they welcome you with open arms.
Is that so? How late do you stay open?
Why, I've never been so insulted in my life.
Well, it's early yet.
He's had a change of heart.
A lot of good that'll do him. He's still got the same face.
I hadn't intended to make a speech at all, but you certainly succeeded.
This lady is my wife. You should be ashamed.
If this lady is your wife, you should be ashamed.
She looks as healthy as any woman I've ever met.
You don't look as though you ever met a healthy woman.
What? Haven't we seen each other somewhere before?
I don't think so. I'm not sure I'm seeing you now. It must be something I ate.
Remember, you're fighting for this woman's honor, which is probably more than she ever did.
Why don't you go home to your wife? I'll tell you what, I'll go home to your wife, and outside of the improvements, you'll never know the difference.
Can you sleep on your stomach with such big buttons on your pajamas? So, you didn't think I was a real detective, eh?
If you're a detective, I'm a monkey's uncle.
Keep your family out of this.
Oh, please.
$9.40, this is an outrage. If I were you, I wouldn't pay it.
Well, that covers a lot of ground. Say, you cover a lot of ground yourself. You better beat it. I hear they're going to tear you down and put up an office building where you're standing.
I thought this cigar was in my other suit.
I wish you were in your other suit, and your other suit was being pressed. No, mangled.
Did anyone ever tell you look like the Prince of Wales? I don't mean the present Prince of Wales, one of the old Wales. And believe me, when I say Wales, I mean whale. I know a whale when I see one. You guys go to your rooms. I'll be down shortly.
That reminds me, I must get my watch fixed.
Crooks! The crooks! They're escaping! Follow me, man! Never mind the men, just the women. Hey. Yes, sir?
Oh, no, sir. This is special for Mr. Helton, sir.
You see this? Come back in a half hour and I'll give you another look at it.
Can you tell me the price of this bed?
$8,000.
Why, that's preposterous. I can get the same bed anywhere in town for $25.
Yes, but not with me in it.
A lady's diamond earring has been lost. It looks exactly like this. In fact, this is it.
I've been sitting right here since 7 o'clock.
Yes, with your back to me. When I invite a woman to dinner, I expect her to look at my face. That's the price she has to pay.
What experience have you had in a department store?
I was a shoplifter for 3 years.
Oh, Captain! Oh, gracious. Oh.
If you weren't smaller than me, I'd flog the daylights out of you. But I'm bigger than you.
Well, that's another reason.
Are you sure you have everything out there?
I've never had any complaints yet.
Are you a man or a mouse?
You put a piece of cheese down there and you'll find out.
One of them goes around with a black mustache.
So do I. If I had my choice, I'd go around with a little blonde.
I can see you right now in the kitchen, bending over a hot stove. But I can't see the stove.
This magnificent chest. This magnificent chest.
I'm the plumber. I'm just hanging around in case something goes wrong with our pipes. That's the first time I've used that joke in 20 years. Is it true you're getting a divorce as soon as your husband recovers his eyesight? Is it true you wash your hair in clam broth? Is it true you used to dance in a flea circus?
This is outrageous.
No thanks. Bad luck. 3 on a midget. We took some pictures of the native girls, but they weren't developed. But we're going back again in a couple of weeks.
Why, look at that face.
Oh, look at that face.
I'll go and pick up a couple of the boys.
I'll stay here and pick up a couple of names. Women, this is no time for women. On to the bar.
Hungadunga, and McComb.
You've left out a hunga dunga. You left out the main one, too.
You might have some tomato juice, orange juice, grape juice, pineapple juice.
Hey, turn off the juice before I get electrocuted.
Why, a 4-year-old child could understand this report. Run out and find me a 4-year-old child. I can't make head or tail out of it.
What do you think of that slide?
Well, I think he was safe at second, but it was very close.
You know Conductor Hennessy, don't you?
Inspector.
Inspector yourself.
But look at me. I've worked myself up from nothing to a state of extreme poverty. Now, what do you say?
What are you doing with that cigar in your mouth?
Why, do you know another way to smoke it?
What do you think of at night when you go to bed, you beast?
Well, I'll tell you, my...
I'd rather not discuss it any further. Remember, there are children present.
I'll see you at the theater tonight. I'll hold your seat till you get there. After you get there, you're on your own.
Now, don't point that beard at me. It might go off.
Oh, throw me the lifesaver. Oh, Professor Wagstaff. Please, hurry, Professor.
Anything further, Father? Anything further, Father? That can't be right. Isn't it anything farther further? Faravelli, you've got the brain of a 4-year-old boy, and I bet he was glad to get rid of it.
You're awfully shy for a lawyer.
You bet I'm shy. I'm a shy lawyer.
I'm going there soon, you know.
Is that so? Where are you going?
Uruguay.
Well, you go Uruguay and I'll go mine. Well, all the jokes can't be good. You've got to expect that once in a while.
Fancy seeing you here. Well, it's a small world after all.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
You mind if I don't smoke?
One morning, I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got in my pajamas, I don't know.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah.
Wow, let's just watch clips for the rest of the show. Well,
Yeah, I know. You know what?
I salute your taste in clips. Those were really nicely chosen and show Groucho off to his best advantage.
Thank you. That actually means a lot to me because it wasn't easy to get a compilation like that. But the ones that I went through, I felt that I owed it to you and to him. And I wanted it to be perfect. And I mean that. That's not a ratings thing. That's, I wanted to do him justice. It was checked, double checked, triple checked. It is all him.
And I'll tell you, even 50 years later, I still can't quite believe that I knew that man and also Zeppo. I look at them on the screen in their youth, in makeup and wardrobe and all that, and I think I interacted with those people. And it is still hard for me to say, oh, yeah, sure.